Hello everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Market. Today, we're diving deep into something that touches every single one of our lives, habit formation. Think about it. Our days are a tapestry woven with countless habits, from the moment we wake up to the moment we drift off to sleep. Some serve us incredibly well, lifting us up and propelling us forward. Others, well, they can feel like anchors, holding us back from the lives we truly desire. It's easy to feel frustrated when we struggle to build good habits or break free from the ones that don't serve us. We might blame ourselves, feeling like we lack willpower or discipline. But here's the secret. The beautiful truth that psychology offers us, habit formation isn't about brute force or innate talent. It's a science, and understanding that science can be incredibly empowering. It can be the key to unlocking lasting change, not just for a fleeting moment, but for the long haul. At its core, a habit is an automatic response to a specific cue. It's a shortcut our brain takes to conserve energy. Think about driving a car. When you first learned, it required immense focus and conscious effort. Now, for most of us, driving is largely automatic. Your brain recognizes the cue, sitting in the driver's seat, the car in front of you, and triggers a sequence of actions without you having to consciously think through every single step. This is your brain's incredible efficiency at work. So, how do we harness this powerful mechanism for our own benefit? It starts with understanding the habit loop, a concept popularized by Charles Duhigg. The habit loop consists of three parts: the cue, the routine, and the reward. The cue is the trigger that initiates the behavior. It could be a time of day, a place, an emotion, a preceding action, or even other people. For example, the cue for reaching for your phone might be boredom or the sound of a notification. The routine is the behavior itself, scrolling through social media, eating a snack, or working out. And the reward is the benefit you get from the routine, which reinforces the loop. For phone scrolling, the reward might be distraction, connection, or a hit of dopamine. For eating a snack, it might be temporary relief from hunger or a moment of pleasure. The crucial insight here is that we can't eliminate the habit loop, but we can reprogram it. To build a new, positive habit, we need to consciously design a loop that leads to a desirable outcome. And to break a negative habit, we need to understand its existing loop and find ways to disrupt it. Let's talk about building a good habit. The first step, after identifying your desired habit, is to make the cue obvious. If you want to drink more water, keep a water bottle visible on your desk. If you want to read more, place a book on your bedside table. Next, make the routine easy. Start small. Don't aim to run a marathon on day one if you've never run before. Aim for a 10-minute walk. The easier it is to start, the more likely you are to do it. And finally, make the reward satisfying. This is where many people falter. The reward needs to be immediate and genuinely pleasurable, even if it's small. For example, after your 10-minute walk, allow yourself to enjoy a cup of herbal tea or listen to a favorite song. This positive reinforcement tells your brain, yes, this is good. Let's do it again. Now for breaking a bad habit. The process is similar but with a slight twist. First, make the cue invisible. If you find yourself mindlessly snacking when you're bored in the evening, try to remove the tempting snacks from your immediate environment. You might even try a different activity during that time, like calling a friend or going for a short walk. Second, make the routine difficult. If you want to reduce your screen time before bed, delete distracting apps from your phone or leave your phone in another room. The added friction makes the habit harder to perform. And third, make the reward unsatisfying. This doesn't mean punishing yourself. It means recognizing the true, long-term negative consequences of the habit. For example, when you feel the urge to scroll through social media, remind yourself of how much better you feel after a good night's sleep and how much more productive you are when your mind isn't constantly distracted. This isn't about perfection. There will be days when you slip up. That's completely normal, and it's part of the process. The most important thing is to learn from those moments, adjust your strategy, and get back on track. It's about progress, not perfection. By understanding the psychology of habit formation, you're not just trying to change your behavior. You're learning to work with your brain, leveraging its natural tendencies to build a life that feels more fulfilling, more aligned, and more authentically yours.